Okay, I start. So we are group 4. Then our preschool is G4 Education. These are my group. I'm Andy, Akil, Dylan, Lincoln, and Masushi. So for our logo right here is a gorilla, as you can see, and our preschool name is G4 Education. It's great forever education, and for our gorilla here is to make their spirit more humble. Okay, so for our core service that we have early childhood program. It's between 2 to 5 that we can increase their specialized art and language. We also often open for early education as well. And moving on, we're going to talk about facility and environment. So it's more important in 2 to 5 age that they are safety and childhood friendly, especially their mental. So we also have to stimulate their classroom and also place area where education material is to design that inspire kids' curiosity and discovery. So we also enhance our outdoor physical play and nature learning, so it's to inspire them more, that they have more early education as well. We are using SWOT SWOT analysis. Our strength is that we have well-trained teachers and staff, so they can be more strong parental engagement for the parents and also their children. And we also have effective communication, collaboration with parents, so we have better outcome to more towards the child, child-friendly and also safe facility. So our weakness is that high operational cost in facility and staff and education material. In our ratio 50 to 50, it's more important children are more, but we also can conquer this weakness because we are located at 33 UAJ 10/1 is a residential area. According to properties right here in UAJ, there are many condos are increasing, building right now. So for estimate, our population are increasing in Subang Jaya area. And we also have limited student capacity due to low revenue and growth. We also rely on local community as well. And our opportunity is that we are providing digital learning tools, so kids are not using traditional books like they studying very limited knowledge. So in the digital tools they can more elaboration. We also increase our demand for early education by raising awareness in parents. They are aware of education is more important in early age. We also expand our services by adding various programs like music, art, drawing, and mental programs. So our threat is that nearby we have a lot of competition, and because we are located in residential area in landed area, so especially in landed area there are many competitors. Moving on to economic fluctuation can also reduce our household income, which lead to lesser enrollment, and also health and safety concern might concur us. Moving on, I'm passing to Lincoln.
Okay, so good afternoon. So actually, each of our team members involved in creating a lot of event posters, as you can see. So this one is the first slide for the kids from the event. So as you can see, for example, we got the Jenga time, and next one is the artist class, so it's more on drawing classes, and next is sport competitions, and last one is Christmas event and more. Okay, so we do create as more as awareness that we can throughout the weeks. So every week and each of the weeks, each of us will create posters and reels and all that to post at the social media. Next slide, please. Okay, so for the next slide is more and more some of the posts for the homecoming and event poster. As you can see, back to school and school opening and school admission for the last one. And next slide. So holiday, even the holiday events throughout the October, we got the Halloween host. We got the Halloween event, right? So we created some Halloween and some zoo knowledge for our kids. Next slide, please. Okay, so here are the reels, as you can see. So G4 Education invites you to learn, and next one is G4 Education Kindergarten Open Admission Reels. Okay, so as I mentioned just now, so throughout the weeks, every week, our team members will create and post each of the weeks. Okay. So now I'll pass it to the next presenter.
Value proposition for our Break Forever education is that we have a safe and nurturing environment, so child are centered approach to provide a warm and nurturing atmosphere and respect and cares for each individual child. And we also have secure facility and strict health care. Moving on, we also focus on social and emotional development, so whole child approach foundation, and we also inclusive environment that celebrates difference and promotes a sense of belonging for each student.
Alright, so let's take a look at some of our competitors in the preschool scene. So first is Real Kids, which are a multi-award-winning kindergarten chain in the country, in Malaysia. They have 43 preschool centers in operation nationwide, and they've been in business for 36 years, so a lot longer than us. And the school, their main curriculum focuses on strong interactive learning, overseen by well-trained teachers to enhance children's intelligence, confidence, social skills, and other qualities. So the specific center of our competitor is located in USG 9 Subang. Our preschool is in USG 10, so it's quite close. This specific school, according to the website, it states that they offer a stimulating learning environment and a cozy, homely feel to help kids feel at home and feel more comfortable when learning. Okay, so here's the next competitor, Little Crash Preschool. They're located in the Klang Valley, and their curriculum is, it mainly involves art and music rather than math and science. You could say that they don't really follow more theoretical practices of learning, they're more practical. So it's all like activity-based and hands-on learning, so kids can jump right in to physical activities where they can like stimulate their brain, just get to experience it firsthand. It helps build their analytical and problem-solving skills as well. So this competitor, they have a branch in USJ 14, so also quite close to our school. And they have programs available to children from 18 months all the way to 12 years old. So it's quite extensive. And they also have extracurricular classes like taekwondo, piano, swimming, and more. So let's take a look at the market gap between these two competitors. So Real Kids, they have a more traditional and structured syllabus. They incorporate traditional orthodox practices that are seen in some childhood programs around the world. Little Crash, they are more flexible. They do their own thing, you can say. It's less fixed curriculum, and this is an effective model that is seen in other countries like the USA and China. So, what about their teachers and students? As a larger chain, Real Kids has more teachers and students. They've been in operation for a long time. They've built up their rapport, their reputation, and so of course they have a lot of teachers and students. Little Crash is more community focused. They are a much smaller chain. So they have fewer teachers and students because they focus more on smaller communities. Now what about the fee structure? So Real Kids, because they're such a big branch, right? They're aimed at higher income families, high to middle class. But that's okay because of their brand visibility, it helps cancel out the high costs. So the high brand visibility means that more families want to participate in preschool. More families means a higher chance of higher income families. So let's look at Little Crash. Little Crash, they are more affordable fees because they are community focused. So because they focus on the community, they focus on the community, right? They appeal to the parents and students of the surrounding neighborhoods. And they have a cost and quality balance, which is favored greatly by parents of said communities. So this is a market gap between the two. And that's it for our competitor analysis. Now I'd like to pass it on to the next person.
So the part is also about G4 preschool education consumer personal poster. So start with the demographic. Key 2 to 8 and the parents 8 to 25 to 50. And the lifestyle, they child's care and earlier educations become essentials. Is supported by recent study in the earlier childhood education research. Second would be income level. Families with middle to upper middle income levels, they subsequently prioritize investing in quality education for the children. Moving on to locations, primarily for availability in Subang Jaya and nearby areas. Subang Jaya open residential set up the offer strategy and manage positioning meeting the family's need for proximity and at the convenience. So target profile, the first part, if the parents seeking child care and setting that focusing on early learning and convenience. For the priorities children holistic goal in the nurturing setting. Towards to the end, which is gender ratios. This research indicate mother often more active, mother more play the active roles, choosing the education setting for children, for studies showing the gender tend to the marketing
Alright, so I will be talking about the social media profile. First of all, from the social media profile, I will be talking about our contact details. We have a number and an email that anyone can contact us and ask for any information. The location is 23 Jalan USJ 10/1, Subang Jaya, Selangor. Why Subang Jaya? First of all, I would say because just like Cyber Jaya is the technological hub, I think Subang Jaya is the institutional hub because you have NT here, you had Taylor's right beside NT. Now it's a preschool. Now it's a high school. So a little further, you go to Sunway. There's Taylor's. There's Monash. So I think this area is more of an institutional hub. It already has a market for education. So that is why we chose USJ Subang Jaya because it already has an established market and people go to school, colleges, universities, high schools around here. Next slide, please. Okay, so profile bio, our tagline. We go with building tomorrow's leaders today. Why leaders? Leaders because we do not just focus on academics. We also focus on extracurricular activities, public speaking, sports, and all of the other activities that build a child's character. That's why we go with this tagline. Our unique selling point is high quality education with experienced teachers and comprehensive curriculum. What does that mean? Experienced teachers that have experience in teaching, that have experience in handling special kids, normal kids, and giving them a push towards getting a lot more confident, working harder and better, and improving themselves overall, not just academically, in every aspect of their lives. Next. Alright, so this is the content strategy and execution plan that we chose. For example, this is a post of our sports day. We have used graphics to showcase how we would like to show sports, just like normal sports days. It's not just races. We've got football games, we've got badminton, we've got a lot of other activities for our sports days, and that is Halloween school fair that we have for our children, and we've showcased all of our events to attract viewers through our social media. So how did we try to make them more visible on Instagram? We used hashtags, which are very important. So all of the hashtags, as you can see, G4, preschool, sports day, competition, youth sports, these hashtags are used to make your post more visible on social media, such as Instagram. So we've used these. We've used visually appealing posts that we created ourselves using graphics. Next slide. Insights. Okay, so we did make very nice posts, but unfortunately we did not get a lot of reach towards the public. So far what we got was, the lowest likes that we got was on this post, which is 0 likes, and basically it had like 9 views but no likes. It reached 2 accounts so far, and that one, which is the art class, that got 29 views, and out of those 29 views, there were 6 views that we got from our hashtags that I just told you about earlier, and they had 7 interactions, 1 share, and 6 likes in total.
3 minutes.
Next, please. Now I'll pass it to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, so let's take a look at our insights. So unfortunately, like Bakir said, we didn't get the reach we wanted. We reached 5 accounts. Even though we made 14 posts, we had only this little reach. Because of the low reach, you can see here the graph is kind of very erratic. You know, like sudden jumps here and there. Yeah, and in our lifetime, ever since we opened the account, we've gathered about 1 follower. So, engagement tactics. What do we do to engage with students and teachers? So, we have interactive stories like polls, quizzes, Q&As. You know, something that's educational, stimulating, and engaging. And school events, we post about them on our Instagram. You know, just Instagram stories about the events and updates on other school events like sports day, maybe art events, game time, and parent-teacher meetings. And we also have a monthly newsletter where we provide those who sign up with monthly updates about the school's activities and events. And I'll pass it to the next person.
Okay, so thank you. Now it's my part for the Gantt chart. Okay, so we have created this Gantt chart for our social media marketing plan. Okay, so as you can see, we divided our tasks equally. So we got the conclusion led by Andy, competitor analysis led by Dylan, and next is consumer persona led by Susie, and tactics is Bakir, and lastly is the control part for me. Okay, so as you can see, the timeline is week 7 until week 12. So for week 7 to 8, and you created 2 posters for the social media and also the logo, and develop some marketing campaign and the positioning values. And week 8 to week 9 is Dylan created 2 posts and 2 reels and logos, all that. And we got 2 competitors, data, which is the competitor A and competitor B, and we also state the market gap. So for week 9 to 10 is Susie. She did the demographics and the customer profiles and plus the genders. And week 10 to 11 is Bakyu. As you can see, he did some showcase profile page and plan execution methods and recommendation. So for last part is me and Susie for week 11 to 12, which is the control part and also the bigger infographic and Gantt chart. So which is this slide. Okay, so next slide please. Okay, so this is the justification for the Gantt chart. So as you can see, introduction. So it's 7 to 8 and D and focusing. He focused on the campaign branding such as logo, positioning map, and to set up clear identity. So next one is the competitor analysis. He learned and analyze competitors and the market gaps to inform unique positioning. So the next one, week 9 to 10, is consumer persona led by the Susie. So she defines target demographics and also of that to tailor the campaigns, messaging and the approach. And next one is the tactics, week 10 to 11, so led by Bakyu. So Bakyu develops actionable strategies and align with the market and audience insight. And last one is me, control part, week 11 to 12. So me and the team, so we do some sort of summary and create monitoring tools such as infographic, Gantt chart, and more for real-time campaign adjustment. Okay, next slide. Okay, so here are our reference list, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
Okay, for Q&A session, do you have any questions? No question?
Does anyone want to ask anything?
Okay, let me ask you one thing. Why do you choose what is it? The competitors, Real Kids and another one. What is it? The Crunch. Yeah. Why you choose that specific competitors to be your competitors? Because it is not within the city area, right? It was nearby. So we have more competitors besides that. So why you choose that particular competitors?
Well, because they're still quite close, right? Real Kids, the Subang Center is Yoshina, right next to Yoshi 10. And Little Crash is also maybe a bit away, but still quite close. And we believe that these are competitors who we can compete with, who we can try to rise above. So and push ourselves to just be the best preschool in the area. So we take it like a challenge.
All right, very good. Thank you so much. Can someone stop the recording? Okay, I want to make comments.